What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're now watching Kinetic Outcome, and we are with Eddie.
Hi guys.
Entrepreneur, founder of Chi Cham, very successful, and recently opened Holy Eats. So Eddie, a little bit of introduction of yourself.
Well, my name is Eddie. I'm actually half Indonesian, half Chinese from Hong Kong. Spent some time in Hong Kong when I was little, and most of my time overseas, studying abroad, living overseas, places like New Zealand, Canada, Europe, Australia, really just pretty much everywhere. Yeah, so
cool.
Here and there.
Well, what got you into the business?
It's actually pretty
Maybe
common
like the story?
Like, you know, like I was in college, you know, everyone needed part-time, I needed a part-time job, and then there was a Chinese restaurant just outside my apartment, and got my first job in F&B industry as a waiter, just working at a Chinese takeaway shop. And from there on, got onto another restaurant in New Zealand when I was studying there, and that's how it got started. About 2007, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was very challenging but rewarding that you can't forget in the process?
I think being in this industry, the most rewarding thing is to see how happy, how satisfied your customers are when they walk out that door, you know, with a smile on their face, ordering drinks, happy, eating your food, happy. Because at the end of the day, when you own a restaurant and a bar, that's the only thing you want, you know. They want to walk out of here being happy, being satisfied, and they come back again, and that's the most rewarding thing to me, you know, comes to this industry.
So your passion is like building the art of something that attracts people to get into and serving them well, they're happy, repeat business.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, like, you know, I mean, even like myself, when I go out to restaurant and bars, when I spend that money, I just want to be happy, eating happy, drinking, and that's what you really want, you know. You know, pay for happy service, happy food, good crowd, good music, and that's what I want to create in this whole industry, you know. And just bringing people together, just, you know, being happy, being merry, sharing food, drinks, things like that. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, what do you feel about Hong Kong's approach to the industry? Just your personal thoughts.
You're talking people in this industry? Nowadays, there's a lot of young people coming into this industry. I mean, you know, I got into the industry really early. I was 16, 17, and if people want to get into this industry, I'm talking about just Hong Kong, it is tough. It's tough, you know. It's not an easy industry, you know. You got to serve people. You got to make sure people are happy. You gotta please them in a way because they're your customers, you know. There's a saying, customers always right, you know. So that's really tough. But my advice is to, you know, you gotta love what you do. Not be afraid to take criticism. You know, a lot of people in this industry in Hong Kong right now, they get upset of certain, you know, critics from their bosses, from their customers, and that's when they're like, F it, I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna quit, because, you know, I'm not gonna take that sort of things from people, you know. So what my advice is, you gotta like it. You gotta like it. You gotta dig in there, and not be afraid of working late, long hours, criticism from your customers, from your boss, and you get better each day, But if you think those are the barriers in this industry and you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna like it, and you're not gonna last long in this industry, because that's what it is. F&B is about just pleasing other people. But if you're afraid of like criticism from other customers, and there's what you drive you down, and there's the end of the day, and you're just done with it, Yeah.
Okay. Well, pretty much you answered the next question. That's your advice, technically, to anybody who wants to get
Yeah,
in.
for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like this industry is tough. You gotta work late hours. You gotta work late hours, long hours. You got no time to hang out with your friends because pretty much you're serving people. At those times, when people come up for dinner, you're working. When people coming up for drinks, you're working. So you really gotta love what you do. Yeah.
Understood. And next question is, what do you feel makes you unique in your approach to your competitors?
I think the most unique about myself, I really like what I do, and I always there with my staff working. I'm always there with them late hours next to them. So I think that's what unique about myself. I like to be next to them, like go to the battle together, next to each other, working late hours, making drinks, doing hundreds of dockets, hundreds of tickets, sending those drinks out, food out, and yeah, I think that's me, from separate me from other people, because other businesses, other bosses might not be there all the time, but I like to be there with them all the time, from opening to closing to setup, cleaning, you name it. I'm always there with my staff, and I think my staff appreciate it, and I think that's really the difference between myself and other, if I may say, with other bosses or other businesses, other restaurants. Yeah.
In a way, you're a leader. You like to show how to get things done.
For sure, definitely, yeah,
So
definitely, yeah.
They can't say anything if they get it
Yeah,
wrong.
right, yeah.
Well, guys, if you're looking for a good leader, yeah, but check this place out. It's new, it's awesome. Probably similar to Chi Cham. I feel the same feel.
Yeah, sure.
That's another
yeah.
venue you should check out. We'll put the link in the description box. And we haven't finished. Next question is, who do you look up to most? Could be parents or mentors that help you build up to get to where you are,
I used to look up to, this mentor of mine, but sadly, she's great. She's been in the industry for a very long time. She's always really helpful to not afraid to teach new people, newcomers. She always give chances, time, and be really patient. But sadly, she passed away years ago. But the other, I won't say person, but other people that I look up to be honest, is my other competitors, other businesses. That's what strikes me the most. You look at other restaurants, how successful they are, and that makes me want to be like them. I want to be as successful as them. What am I missing? What am I missing to become like them? And when I get to that level, I want more.
Consistent improvement.
Exactly, yeah, I want more, So looking at other business, other restaurants being successful also drive me to work every day. And that's what I want to make my team become better, myself become better, and my business become better. So yeah, man, really just other fellow restaurants, other competitors. That's the other people that I look up to. Yeah.
Okay. And on top of that, let's say the process of on your way before you started to open your own place that you own. Let's just say not everybody goes through it.
Right.
Some have very supportive backgrounds,
Yeah.
right? But some have, you can't do it. Like, did you go through that process of just having to go through a phase where you gotta separate from a few people just to get to where you got?
Oh, for sure, man. Like you say, some people get lucky, fortunate where they can get somewhere really quickly, but I started from zero. I was a waiter. I was not even a waiter. I was a water boy. You know, all I could do was just filling up water. You know, filling up water, cleaning plates. I wasn't even allowed to take orders. So, but yeah, there's this period of time where, when in this industry, you have no time for your friends, for your family. You know, like I say earlier, when people out for dinner, you're working. You know, when people out for reunion parties, you're working. So definitely, you gotta willing to work those long hours. You know, working 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day. You know, I think that's normal. And I think so, yeah, so there's another advice for people wanting to come into this industry. They have to really look into that, you know, willing to work long hours to I think to get where I am right now. So yeah, for sure, I know that there's a lot of time where I don't have time to spend with my family, with my friends, you know, and then all my time is in my restaurant. So, but I guess it's the industry. That's all about, you know. When you really like the job, you just gotta stick to it, you know. And that's what F&B is about. Just long, hard hours. You know? And but end of the day, the reward is great. It's big, you know. Yeah. So, yeah.
What's your fire? Because you know, we all, in the end of the day, we work hard for one, we love ourselves, we gotta take care of ourselves.
For sure.
Groom us. And two, it's for our loved ones. Could be family, mom, dad.
Right.
Could be someone studying in your family that you take care of, or your own girlfriend.
Right.
Wife, kids, right? So what's your like super motivation? Just makes you wanna every morning, that
I don't know, I just somehow suck into that night lifestyle. I won't say I love it so much, but there's just something about it just keeps me coming back to it. You know, I really don't mind staying up late. The busier it gets, the more hyped I get. You know, seeing those people rushing through that door, people raising their hands, asking for service, people ordering drinks, you know, bells keep ringing from the kitchen, and stockers keep coming to the bars, you know. I don't know, it got me excited. I don't know how you say it. Not in a sexual way, but you know, yeah, so that's it keeps me coming back, you know. I really love the crowd, the busier it gets, it just, you know, the more hype I get.
So you just like building the party in a way?
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
That's what really
I just
okay.
I guess I just love people, I don't know, man. Yeah. Just serving drinks and making people happy makes me happy.
And if you make people happy, they're your customers and they support you, business is great.
For sure,
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
quality matters.
For sure, definitely, you know, definitely. And people do come back. Thousands and thousands of bars and restaurants out there in Hong Kong. And when they come back, that means a lot. You know, out of all those restaurants, they pick me and they come back. And yeah, that drives me to become a better restaurant owner, better leader, better person in a way, and just keeps me going every day. That's it, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, after opening Holy Eats,
Yeah.
are there plans in the future to expand more?
Definitely. Because when you in this business, what you want to do is just expand. You know, what you want to do is expand from one restaurant to two, from 2 to 4, from 4 to 8. But the most important thing is to be consistent, and that's one thing I will want my team to be. You know, opening a lot of restaurants is not a problem, but to keep our products, keep our staff the same level, consistency, that's a challenge for me. So I think to answer your questions, to upcoming year, next year, I think that's what I want to focus, to have a better team, to have a better consistency going on within restaurants and other bars. So yeah, that's one thing that, you know, one thing I'm looking into improving in the next year or two.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward. And to repeat again, I mentioned Chi Cham and Holy Eats. Anything I missed?
There's a couple there, but yeah, keep an eye out. You know, you're here. Cool. Yeah, you know soon. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kinetic Outcome and Eddie and I are out.
Peace.